Hello, I'm David, the spirit in the raw. I bring you channeled messages downloaded as automatic writing from the source. These messages are designed to trigger you in the awakening process and hasten your journey into your next reality. Hello, welcome to podcast number 33. This podcast was downloaded on the 16th of April 2011, and it's entitled Mother Shipton because she's referenced in the text, but it's much more than that. Let's begin. There is more than you realise at this point of your development, awakening, in and on the earth than you can imagine. Whatever you imagine, there is more. So much more to discover and behold. Not in wonder, but in recognition of your knowing and its final awakening. Each person you have contact with will get a spiritual trigger, which is the spark for the awakening, and you should not judge your effectiveness or impact on first impressions you get from each encounter, for each individual is unique. Each individual's journey is unique, and they must travel that journey for its lessons to be learnt. These are in each case lessons they have chosen to learn, so your intervention at any level is part of their journey, just as what you do is part of your journey. No one can live another's journey or change the progress of their journey. However, the travellers can make as many changes as they wish. They are always choosing their responses and their reactions to each encounter on their journey. And if they don't get the learning and understanding that choice was meant to deliver, they are liable to repeat the encounter in another form or in another time until the lesson is learned and the understanding achieved. We would like to discuss many of our encounters as God's will. We'd like to dismiss many of our encounters as God's will. But in fact, it is your will that is being enacted, and you are always the master of your own circumstances, even when you choose to be a victim of those circumstances. Each day and night, your DNA is undergoing change caused by cosmic forces in nature. Your true nature is being revealed, and this is true for all who inhabit the earth, whether they are native to the earth or visitors on the earth. All are influenced by the earth changes now in progress. Mother Shipton had much to say about these changes, for she saw them as they occurred for her. Her readings were memories of what she had already experienced. She returned to earth in an earlier time to recite the story of her memories. Read them again and see what you need to see, hear what you need to hear, and feel what you need to feel. Fear and love don't exist in the same place, as you have already proven. As each individual sees the truth of this statement, their fear will shrivel and fade away in the light of love. Love comes in many forms. You can and should love the land, her produce, and thank her for the produce she delivers. You should love your community for the security and companionship it delivers, the entertainment it creates, and the love it generates for all. You should love your friends and family and see that your enemies are afraid, fearful, and angry, and that love can heal these feelings and empower them to feel safe and secure, so that the need for excessive wealth and power no longer becomes necessary. Of course, many in your third dimensional world will find it difficult to let go of their attachments to these perceived wealth and power. Once they realise that their true wealth and power lies in their souls, in their hearts, in their bodies, only then will the need for wealth and power diminish and the insignificance in the scheme and be insignificant in the scheme of this existence. Each of your followers needs to discover who they are. They need to remember their past incarnations on earth for or have had them. Some will have vivid memories, some will be sketchy and hazy, others will be detailed and precise. But that is really all about their current training in thinking rather than the level of consciousness they are achieving. You have already started your book, so now add your personal commentary and some stories of yourself for others to illustrate the points in your book, and it will be done. So that last little note was a slap in the face for me to get a book written, which I've already written. That's the end of this download for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some insights, maybe triggered some thinking and activity to get you started and get you moving and get you back on the road to enlightenment. And as you awaken those souls around you, please remember, let's build our community. And you can do that by subscribing, liking, and sharing these links. Until next time, goodbye.